Southern California, you're only a tank of gas, round trip in most cases, to an amazing alpine lake, Big Bear Lake, home to rainbow trophy trout. We're going to show you how to not only catch them, but local guide legend John Cantrell is going to show you how to think like a fish. But first, here's a look at this week's catch.
John Cantrell here with Think Like a Fish. This is going to be our closing fish report for the season, but we're going to be up once a month and we're going to go ahead and give you water levels, events, and things that are happening. And so my prediction for the winter is that the lake will freeze over, I'm going to say the second week in January. And if Mother Nature's on our side, she'll be frozen until March, but probably not that long. $500 fine, you don't want to be caught out of there on the ice. So we got to protect those kids that aren't really thinking and they're running around with their dog on the ice, and then we've got to send out rescue workers to go get them, then they fall through. Of course, it's usually right there on the shoreline, so it isn't usually deadly, but it is a memory that we don't want people to remember. Okay? Last report, I said that the west ramp was going to be closed on November 1st. Well, it's not going to be closed on November 1st. It's the only ramp that'll be open. It'll be open to put boats in and to pull boats out until November 30th. The hours of operation will be cut down from 7 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. So if you're going to launch or retrieve, you're going to have to get it in between those hours. So I messed up last month and said they're going to be closed on the 1st, but after talking to Vicki over at MWD, I got the numbers straight. Now, 7 to 11 until the 30th of November. So that gives you plenty of time to get these boats in or out. Hopefully they'll be coming out. Most of the boats, I think, are going to be coming out before the ice over in January, like we said. All right, want to thank everybody for this great season that we've had. 2016 is one that I won't forget for some time, unless I get Alzheimer's. Anyway, Jerry Bosco, got to give him a big kudos. He's helped so many people. His first year here at Pine Knot Marina and running Bosco's Bait and Tackle. The general public coming in, not knowing what to do, he's taught them and showed them how to catch fish off the lake. So kudos to him. He's Information Central here. If you've ever been down here, it's the first building inside the gate. People want to know where to get jet skis, where to get parasailing, where to do this and where to do that. And they don't always buy stuff from him, but he's Information Central. He's done a great job his first season here, and he's really helped the general public. He's helped Pine Knot, and he's helped me very much throughout the season, and really want to give him big kudos. I want to thank Jonathan down here. I want to thank Jamie, #1 mechanic out in the Big Bear Valley here. I had some problems and issues, and she's been able to straighten everything out this season. Jonathan, Danny, Christine, Michelle, Caroline, Captain Jack on Miss Liberty Tours. I understand they're going to be running their tours throughout December, and then they'll be shut down, I believe, in January because the lake's going to ice up. That's what I said. And then probably be running again in March, something like that. So I want to thank Captain Jack. He's done a great job on the tours. People love his tours, and want to thank him for everything that he's done. Let's see, who else is down here? Tim. I probably missed somebody. But anyway, I want to thank the whole crew down here at Pine Knot. Want to thank MWD, Mike Stevenson, for putting in all those big fish that we caught in that 2-week period right after the May Trout Classic. Want to thank Vicki for sending us the limnos every week after they're done by the officers out there on the water. And it gives us water quality information, and that's always important to us, so we can always take a look at this report before we ever leave the marina and figure out where to fish, where not to. When you got 3,000 acre surface of water, you kind of need to cut down where the fish are going to be and where they won't be, and that information really helps us out throughout the season. And the gang over at Big Bear Sporting Goods, they're there to help the general public as well. They've been doing it for a long time. They got a lot more time on it than Jerry. And we want to thank Steve over there and Corey and the rest of the guys. And most importantly, the guys that work with me, okay? We got Cliff Fowler, he's a master guide here that does the fish report for the last 16 years on KVHR. The radio station up here. Want to thank Connor. He's up in college right now, and Travis Glubb. Glubb was a Bass Angler of the Year this year, and we want to thank him for all the help he's done. Chris Powell, Ivy, and if couldn't have done it without them this season with 3 boats running, and want to really thank them for being there when we need them and getting people on fish. That's one of the most important things out here, and they've been able to do it. So thank you guys. And here's a quick look at some of the folks, not all of them of course, we don't have enough time. Anyway, quick look at some of the people who've had great trips with us out on the water. And don't forget, take a look at YouTube and Think Like a Fish, and subscribe to our fish report on a weekly basis. Through the winter, we're going to be doing one once a month to give you an idea on water levels and conditions out here, and special events that will be happening here in the village. So subscribe, and we'll see you next season for sure. So don't forget, the worst day of fishing beats the best day of anything else. We'll see you at the scales.